going on? It's your girl, Just T. I'm coming at you with another recipe. Today we're going to be making smothered pork chops. That's right, smothered pork chops, baby. We're going to be making those in that Pressure Cooker Pro. Now, if you don't have a Pressure Cooker Pro, you can still make this recipe. If you have a slow cooker, you can use that the same. Or if you don't have a slow cooker, hell, put them on a pot in the stove. You got a slow cooker. If you turn that mug down, I almost cussed, but if you turn that dial down to like medium low, there's your slow cooker right there, boo. Alright, that's a tip for you. So for these smothered pork chops, what we're going to need today is we're going to be using some cream of mushroom soup. I also have a can that I believe is a 14-ounce can. I will double check of chicken broth. We're going to be using some Lowry seasoned salt. We have some garlic powder and we have some black pepper. I'm going to be using an onion. I'm probably not going to use the whole entire onion, but close to it. And of course, y'all know my sassoon, right? I love some sassoon. And also, we're going to be adding in some pork gravy. And we're going to need a little bit of flour. But I would prefer cornstarch if you have that versus flour. But since I don't have any, that's what I'm going to be using. And so we're going to be getting to cleaning this pork chop up. And I'm about to show y'all that too. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to run some water in your sink, some cold water with your pork chops. I have 3 pork chops right now. I'm not really cooking a lot today, so it's just myself and my husband. So I got my pork chops in there, and yeah, they all kind of nasty right now. So we're going to just add some salt. See that? I'm making it rain right up in there. You want to add a good bit of salt in there, Bo. You want that water salty, so you can get all the little, all the little fungus and stank off of your meat. So I'm going to let that sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to come in here, rinse it off, and I'm going to salt that water one more time until I get it nice and clear. And then you want to rub while your pork chops are actually in the sink. You want to rub them so you can get some of that stank off of them. So yeah, just rub them, while they're in there. Just rub them with that salt water. Back, I've cleaned off the pork chops, rinsed them like twice. Like I said, you want to go ahead and go in with that salt water. I usually do it twice just to make sure I got all the grit and all the little stank stuff off the pork chops. And what I'm going to go in now and do is just, I'm going to pat them. I usually pat them dry. You can put them in a bowl, and do this as well if you want, if you prefer. But I just like to get off the excess water off of them, so when I get ready to season them, it's going to adhere to the meat more. So we just going to get those patted off like that. Do first is I'm going to add some seasoning salt. Now this I'm not measuring. I'm going to it's my word. I'm going to eyeball it. I'm probably going to have y'all saying that shit. Eyeball it. But I'm thinking it's going to be probably about I'm going to say like a teaspoon of seasoned salt on all 3 of those on one side. Because I don't really use a lot of the seasoned salt anymore, because to me it's just gotten salty or something. I don't know. It could be my taste buds, y'all. But you can use how much seasoned salt you want to use, and I say use your own judgment with that seasoning salt. So now I'm going to go in with some of that garlic powder here on all of them, So if you wanted, you can just put this in a bowl, in a sink, or whatever you want to, however you want to season your meat. I just chose to leave mine in the sink right now. Less for me to have to clean up, So I'm going in with some of that generously, because like I said, I love garlic powder. So you can see it's putting a good bit on here. Then I'm going to go in with some black pepper. Just with some black pepper. And I like to put a good amount of black pepper on there, because to me, black pepper and garlic powder they just go real good together. Like, even just the smell of it right now, like it just smells so good with those 2 seasonings in here. It's just, I love the way they smell. So I'm gonna go in there with that. You see that so far? And now I'm going to go back in with my sassoon. This is 1 envelope of it right now. I usually just eyeball it again. Make sure I just get it all over the meat. I love sassoon. Oh my gosh. Yep, it gives it a nice flavor. And also it's going to give it a nice little color to it as well. Uh-oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so that was 1 pat. Now I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to repeat the same steps that I just did just now. Just flip them on over. tell, I'm up here trying to record this myself. My husband is not here. So we're gonna go back in again with the seasoned salt. Same side. You know, we're gonna do the other side. Like I said, I just use it lightly. I don't use a lot. Not seasoned salt, because I don't want my own pork chops to be all salty and stuff. So you can use that at your own. Use your judgment when you're using that, I'll say. That's probably enough for me with that. And then I'm gonna go in now with my garlic powder. I said you can just put your pork chops in a bowl if you prefer, and put your seasonings on like that and rub them all together, you know, rub it all on your meat and stuff. It's up to you, however you want to do them. You know, I'll be saying it's your shit. Like this is my shit. Can't nobody tell you how to do your own shit, right? Where they do that at? And now I'm just going back in with some black pepper. Black pepper. I swear y'all, they really do smell so good. That garlic and black pepper is just awesome. It's just awesome. And now I'm gonna go back in, and now I'm just going in with my Sassoon packet. So just sprinkle it all over your meat. This is my second packet that I'm using. I'm thinking I'm gonna use like three packets of Sassoon, and I'll show you how they look, because they're all different. All those Sassoon packets, they're all different. This is the one that I really love. I'll say the boxes and stuff, they're different. The tops of them. Some of them, yeah. This, I don't know. It's hard. But this is the one that I really, really like. This one is so good. I used to have my mom stuck on this Sassoon. So this is my third packet of Sassoon that I'm putting on here. See that nice color it's giving that meat? Look at that, y'all. Come on. Come on, look at that. She is ready. She is ready to be about to put those motherfuckers in the pressure cooker pro. Okay, hey y'all. So I went ahead and I sliced up that onion that I had, and I just you can slice them how you want to. I just sliced them up, you know, in kind of like small, thin slices. Yeah. So I think you can kind of see that. Kind of small. Yeah. Thin slices. So you can slice those up however you want to slice those up. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to go ahead and get these pork chops into this pressure cooker. So what I have in this bowl right here is I have those 2 packs of that pork gravy in there, and now I have a can of, let me pick it up, that can of chicken broth. I'm going to use that whole can. So I have that, and I'm going to pour it in a little bit at a time. I'm going to try to see if I can do this and stir it up, because we don't want to get no lumps in here. But the thing is, the good thing, it's going into the slow cooker. You know, well, this pressure cooker is going to act like a slow cooker for me. So it's not going to really matter if you do got some lumps in there, because they're going to all cook out. Yeah, you won't have no lumps in there at all, baby. You ain't got to worry about a couple lumps in that gravy. So yeah, it's that chicken broth. We're going to end up using all of that. Trying to do this with one hand, y'all. Uh-oh, she bad. Yes, she is. She's bad. So I'm gonna get this all mixed up. Well, no, because I'm not even done showing you yet. Because we about to add in this mushroom, cream of mushroom soup. We're gonna be adding that whole can. We're gonna add that whole can in here. Whole can. That whole can. That's a 12-ounce can right there. We're going to add that into here as well with that gravy and with that chicken broth, because we're going to pour this all into this pot. Y'all, these are going to be so good. Oh my gosh. They're going to be awesome, y'all. I'm not playing with you. These are so good. And then they come out so tender. They come out so tender. I swear. Wait till y'all really got to, honestly, y'all got to try this. Y'all really got to try this recipe. It's going to come out really, really good. I'm trying to get this out. But you kind of get the idea, because I'm going to just finish whisking this together so I can get it all incorporated real good. And then we're going to come right back and we're going to get them pork chops on in there, boo. Alright? Alright, now that we got all this incorporated into here. We got that can of chicken broth in there. Remember, along with those 2 packets of pork gravy. You can use chicken gravy or brown gravy, mushroom gravy, whatever kind of gravy your ass want to use. Also in there we have cream of mushroom soup. Now you don't have to use cream of mushroom soup. I myself, I don't really like mushrooms, but I like them in food. I'm not going to eat a mushroom on its own, but you know, I like it in something, with something. So you don't have to get cream of mushroom. You could get cream of chicken, cream of celery, whatever kind you want to. Hell, add it, you know, it's your shit. Do what you want to do. So what we're going to do first is we're going to pour this in here. We're going to pour this right into there. Pour that gravy mixture in there. And then we're going to get these pork chops, y'all. Come on, y'all babies. Let's go and get in this pot. We're going to put those into the pot. Oh my gosh, that is going to be so damn good. That's going to be good. Y'all, those are so good. They're going to be so freaking good. Look at that. Look at that seasoning on that pork chop. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh, baby, that's going to be awesome. So we want to get that in there. I'm going to show y'all when I get them all in there, because I need to put these onions in here now. Let me get these onions around here. And the onions, I'm just going to spread them. Just make it rain. Make it rain in your pot. Just make it rain. Make it rain, baby. Get those all in there. And you want to just make sure that your pork chops are pushed down in your pot. Like I said, if you don't have a pressure cooker pro, don't feel like you still can't make this recipe, because you can make it do what it do, baby. You can put this same recipe, follow the instructions, just put it on your stove top. If you're going to use the stove top as like to act as if you're using a slow cooker, put your stove on medium low and let it cook for, I would say, like at least 2 hours to get those pork chops nice and tender. When you're cooking them on top of the stove, you want to make sure that your meat is submerged in whatever liquid you're cooking it in. And in this case, we have gravy, this gravy mixture with the cream of mushroom soup and everything going on. So I want to make sure that it's submerged down in there. You know, I want to push those pork chops down up under everything. You want them to be in it. That's a key to making your meat come out tender. Because if you're just piling it up and it's not in the liquid, it's gonna be tough, baby. I don't care how long you cook them pork chops. You're gonna be able to throw them suckers up against the wall. You heard me? So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm about to set this baby for like 45 minutes with the pressure cooker setting. But like I said, you can also do the same thing on a stove top, and you're gonna get the same results, baby. So look at them. That shit look good already, and it ain't even cooked yet. It's not even cooked. I'm telling you, that sassoon is gonna add some flavor with that black pepper, that garlic powder. Oh my gosh, baby, that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. You got to try this recipe. I am not bullshitting y'all. It's really good. Good. So I'm about to set this right here for 45 minutes. And I'm gonna come back in 45 minutes and I'm gonna show y'all just how tender these motherfucking pork chops is, alright? Y'all, it's been 45 minutes. So I'm gonna take this lid off and see what these pork chops looking like. They smell really, really good. Only thing that I did do off camera, I went in 30 minutes prior to these being fully done. And I just thickened up my gravy. Remember I had that measuring cup with the flour, and I had two tablespoons of flour, all-purpose flour, and I went in with 3 tablespoons of cold water, mixed it up, poured it in here just to thicken up the gravy, and then I let this finish cooking for 15 minutes. But this is how they came out. I'm going to put one on this plate right here. So if this is yours, then we're going to have to cut into it, baby, so you can see. It looks good. Some of them like fell off the bone in here. Yeah, they have fell off the bone too. Some of them have fell off the bone. They are really tender. Look at that. Just fall off the bone. Let's taste this. Put some gravy in this rice. You got some onions in here, babe. I've been shucking it up while you was at work. I'm trying to use it with this hand. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at this meat. I'm gonna taste this. Let me taste this real quick. This is good. that is. You see that? Look how tender that is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Taste this. Yes, pork chop, babe. Smothered pork chop. We still gotta keep it on clean. How is it? I know it's good. I know. I'll give you some more gravy. I'm trying to do this with the camera again. Y'all, look at that. Them pork chops is banging. Pork chops smothered. Like I said, you don't have to have a pressure cooker, baby. You can always do this on the stove top. Get you still going in there. They're good, huh? They are good. You can do them right on top of your stove. Just put your stove on medium low. Follow those same recipe directions that I gave you guys. And there you go. Let it go for like 2 hours on stove top. Just make sure that your pork chops are submerged in that gravy mixture. And they're going to come out tender, baby. Tender. All right. Thank you for watching, y'all. Stay blessed.